Let's check out the Minecraft movie teaser trailer. So it looks like they all go through another portal. They do the thing where, in a lot of animated kids movies, usually it's where the characters from the cartoon universe go into the real world, but it's the humans going into the cartoon world, or the game world, the Minecraft world.
What the hell?
I like the style of the world. You see the Minecraft swords on the wall. You see the stuff, helmets, TNT. I like the aesthetic, but I feel like it's brought down by having live action people in almost every frame.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
The zombie pigmen look really cool. And it looks like they're in the nether, so that's makes sense.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
One of the big memes going around is, oh, Jack Black's in it. I don't want to see it. I like Jack Black for the most part, but as of late, he's in a lot of big movies. And I can see why people have a bit of Jack Black fatigue and don't want to see him in like everything. It's harsh, but it's kind of fair. He kind of has a shtick, a gimmick, and it can get tiresome. It can.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
And even Jason Momoa, I feel like I've had enough Jason Momoa. I like him in a fair bit of things. But the fact that you can I feel like I've gotten my fill of Momoa with that Fast and the Furious movie. And it'd be great if he just wasn't in a large blockbuster movie for a while. No offense to him, but it would be nice to see him act at some point, not play this typical action-y generic kind of guy. And really, the idea of Steve as a character, let's go back to Jack Black here. Steve is like the default Minecraft guy. That's who Steve is in the Minecraft world. If you fire up Minecraft and you play it, the character that you are is Steve. So, I mean, it probably makes sense in the context of the film that this guy's just been in the universe, this Minecraft world for a while, and he's built all the stuff you see around him, and he has some kind of he's like a sort of god or something of this world. He has something like he's in creative mode, and those other characters are in survival mode. Something like that would make a lot of sense to do, but if you're having a Minecraft movie, it's really weird to have Steve, this sort of default character, exist at all, because the idea of a character that you play as in a game is that it could be anyone. So it's just weird to have that in a game where there's no dialogue, there's no story. Very, very weird. I also think that people might not like this because of what's her nuts. This girl. Now, I thought she was the girl from the Borderlands movie, which I did not watch. But it's actually a different... I looked it up. It's a different person. Ariana Greenblatt. They just happen to have kind of similar faces and like... can't really see the nostrils. But they have kind of like this slightly wide nostrils. They just look similar in the face. Different eye color, but I think people also kind of associate Jack Black with his bad appearances, right? Like people love him in Super Mario Brothers because he like sang a song and it works. It's for the movie. It works great for the movie. So people are kind of like high on Jack Black. But now he's in Borderlands. He's in, I think it was The Mandalorian. He shows up and it's awkward. It's just you can't just throw Jack Black into stuff that doesn't really make sense. I don't think anybody cares about Jason Momoa or this lady from Orange is the New Black. Like no one, little kids aren't gonna really know who these people are. They might know that this guy's Aquaman, but I don't think that's selling them on anything. So I wonder if even children are excited for this. Like they probably are, right? Like tons of kids like the game Minecraft, and they would never even they don't know who any actors are. They don't give a crap, right? But I think a lot of kids are going to be sorely disappointed. I also am kind of flabbergasted. Like the one shot in the Nether looks interesting, but this shot here, all right, is this what like Steve created when it looks slightly different, like maybe somewhere in here, because it is like clearly potentially a castle type structure where he's like, I'm Steve. I just don't, this looks like generic Minecraft village just with like more buildings and then this large, like this medium-sized structure here. Like in Minecraft, the idea, the fun of the game is the creativity, right? The fact that you can build a giant like purple castle that doesn't follow any conventions of a normal building, right? That like tunnels, has a crazy tunnel to your mine and breaks all of the rules of, you just build whatever you want, right? So to have like really generic structures, I don't know. I just don't. It's just a teaser trailer though. It's not explaining anything. It's not really meant to explain anything or show off like the best. But when the only thing that looks good or mildly interesting is just the Nether, that's kind of an issue, right? Because I want at least the placement of blocks, right? Like I hope that the characters within this, which I don't even know if I'm going to watch this, but it'd be nice to see like a character place a block in a trailer, because that would be weird if it didn't happen in the movie. Like you're making a film about a game that one of the core gameplay elements is creativity. It would be weird for that not to exist in the movie. And I feel like that would be a pretty big selling point for your movie, to kind of show that that exists and somewhat matters in your film. So yeah, overall I don't like the trailer. Momoa here has some kind of magical item. I can't think of what that would be like in Minecraft. Looks like the what is it? The Tesseract from from the Avengers, the thing that that Loki has, or like what is it? The Allspark from Transformers. Generic blue cube is like a really bad aesthetic for your like thing that you have to keep away from the bad guy. So yeah, I like the blocks. I like that it's like real wood looking. The fact that it has shadows, that it's not just that it's sort of like if you were playing Minecraft but with like a graphics mod and shaders, and and seeing if you were to do that and see all this in frame, your computer would explode. I do kind of like that. So I don't know, it's a kids movie too. I feel like a lot of kids are going to like it no matter what, but I do think that there's lots of kids who played Minecraft and maybe still do to some extent, but kind of like grew up a little bit and aren't that into it, who are going to just be horribly disappointed. Also, like, what are the characters wearing? Are they like stepping from the 80s into this movie? Any like, I don't. Are they at like an 80s? I don't know. I don't know what is going on here, but I guess we'll see. They haven't sold me yet on watching this thing.